Alright, let's find out what happens. Oh, what? Oh, we're kicking off with a skit. Was I wrong? After all?
About what specifically? It's very vague.
That answer on number 4, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But how about when I spell my name? L-L-O-D.
You tell me, Lid.
Lod.
Alright, so what are we doing today, Matt?
Today we're going to go over the mountains, across the horizon, hopefully get to the next seal. It's a wind seal. I just spoiled that earlier.
That was avoiding leading alone at the fucking plague.
There's a treasure in there somewhere. I can't seem to find this yet. Called the strike ring, which predisposes you to the S-type. I haven't been able to find it. So
wait, you can call Noish at will.
What?
You can call Noish at will.
Well, it's because I found the stone. I think I go to that house of salvation to rest up. I just like fucking sleep everywhere.
It's like a personal quest of Lloyd.
Lloyd the narcoleptic. I have to drop off the spiritual statue, or try to anyway. You want to know what's really funny about the statue, though?
What's that about?
The statue itself. Now, the statue here was a fake that we got in there. The statue in there is a fake, so we had to go get the real one that was over the geyser.
Yeah.
That one's a fake too.
What? What the
The priest that had the original one lost it, so he ended up having to go to Dirk and get a fake one crafted.
So Dirk also is in the forgery business.
It's hard raising a boy, especially on the freaking craftsmanship alone.
Wait, this skit's about Lloyd thinking the quest is getting boring?
No, Lloyd, yes.
It's like, no, yeah.
Lloyd, you motherfucker, don't you dare forget about what happened to Desalia. How are the two related? Anyway, after some more flash photography, we make our way to Hakanisha Peak. Right there in the distance. Yep, Hakanisha Peak. Hopefully we'll get there without any interruptions. Yep, no interruptions. See? Hakanisha Peak.
You tease us, man. So we're back here.
And now, fuck the old I think we can actually talk to the geezer now, because we have to show him the spiritual statue in order to get the,
Give him the statue with a nice little greeting card with a little sketch of a middle finger etched right in there.
Dirk implants his signature at the bottom. Except he misreads the cursive, it says Dick.
Dwarven bow number 57. Fuck you.
Not even Dwarven bow number 57. Me, myself, and I. Raging flames in an ancient city deep within clouds, overlooking the city, lighting the darkness. Pure, flowing water overflowing becomes a giant pillar and rains down from the sky. Sublime wind, danger city, the world is enshrined in the center of a giant stone seal lurks evil.
Oh, class
impersonating a holy force, shining. That's actually some rather fucking foreshadowing about this game here.
Well, I mean, isn't that always the case? Especially
Yeah.
if you're like reading a giant scripture about something, but the way you're reading it looks like Colette was giving us a Cliff Notes version of it.
Well, she just made it all up. Lettuce, onions, tomatoes, mayo, sesame seed, buns.
Wow, so wait, this entire game is just the origin story of the Big Mac?
Yep.
Hey, fuck.
By the way, did you know this game is actually a prequel to the Super Nintendo game Tales of Fantasia?
I've heard of Tales of Fantasia.
You're right, this game's a prequel to that.
Really? Same universe?
Same universe. It is. Anyway, angel language. It's like, I wonder how I don't want to be able to read angelic for the life of me.
Didn't really understand what was written. Does that mean that you can, like, speak some sort of broken angel?
No, you can't speak anything.
Oh,
Any
okay.
angel. He said I couldn't really understand the massive fact that he couldn't fucking read it. Hit an egg, head in the pride by proving he's dumb.
Well, some sort of combination of angel and English. You know how like broken Spanish is called Spanglish.
Yeah.
English, yeah, English.
English.
Engel, as in E-N-G-E-L.
Oh. The band?
Is that a name of a band?
I think so, yeah. Anyway, now that I'm right over there, I managed to finally get into the brand new world. Or at least a new continent. And of course, I go right over to the House of Salvation.
I'm telling you, man. He's looking at some of these monsters are trying to avoid you. Like, it's Lloyd, run!
Oh shit, the monster of Visalia!
And what's this dog's name?
Mon-Mon?
Mon-Mon?
I thought it was Mormon at first, but... It's relaxing being in the corner, you know? You're weird.
He always did enjoy timeout.
A little too much. Guy probably spanks it in the corner. Now, from here, if we go east, we can go to the Balakruth Mausoleum. We go west, we go to Asgard. I want to go to Asgard.
Another spot where the game branches off into 2 pathways.
Well, that was already earlier on, but you can go whichever pathway you want to go. I tried looking for a particular... Oh, there it is. Up there. Oh, Matt, go. No, Matt, you dumb fuck.
Yeah, there's even a buzzer noise. Did you hear that?
Yeah. I did that to highlight how wrong I was. I lie.
Well, these...
Do I feel like making another sandwich?
No, you're in the
Colette
title.
got the title chosen. These are like the titles you get whenever you pass a certain level, like in this case level 20 for Colette. Gives a nice boost to her technical points, her intelligence, and her accuracy. That's what I'm going for. Now I remember. I lie.
Another skit. Glowy skit. Well, these animals really are just bunch of pacifists.
Yep.
But they're not just blindly... Oh, wow.
That was a nice fucking find. Suddenly, winged dragon.
So what's the deal with the wyverns?
That flame breath will fucking end your shit if you get hit by the full brunt of it. Meanwhile, however, if you can manage to knock it out of the air repeatedly and keep it down, it'll never recover. That kind of just burned my back.
So wait, is the fire breath... When you say take the full brunt of it, does that mean it's like multi-hit at close range?
It's multi-hit. I show it off later in the Coliseum. Ow.
Ow.
Luin has mastered fire to face combat.
And Lloyd is down.
Ding, ding, ding! That's a very underwhelming reaction considering he just got set on fucking fire. Shut the fuck up, Lloyd. Look at that, I lost 1 point of grade because of you.
And Rain got the title of Researcher.
Woo! I enjoy my nice
Like I need a fucking drink.
I actually did go out for a drink after that one. So this is a boosting up skip for Rain. You're only about Genus's height. Yeah. And your voice hadn't changed. Okay, Rain, you're gonna get a little creepy. Lloyd, you dumbass! Huh? I found it weird that Lloyd kind of I don't find it weird anyway. Lloyd here acknowledges that, he's really immature compared to the others at his age. Then again, Lloyd's, you know, fucking human. A person with different kind of quirks. Dumb as shit, too.
Where does the inferiority complex kick in, though? I mean, what is that a result of?
I think it's just like Lloyd realizing that, you know, I don't think it's so much of an superiority complex. Wait, what do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, he really, like, earlier in the game, he acted like he had something to prove, despite the fact that he was inexperienced as fuck, as Kratos was always there to put him in his place.
Yeah.
You know? But where does that stem from? I mean, is it because...
The Asalia Massacre.
Did it start with the Asalia Massacre?
It started with the Asalia Massacre, and now it's just sort of like growing here and there, you know? Like, one of the things about Symphonia's story we're going to see over the long goal is basically what doing the right thing really entails.
Yeah.
The Tales games like to examine certain aspects and deconstruct them. Here we're going to examine what it means to really do the right thing, what doing the right thing entails, and I gained Photon for Rain a while back. I managed to shift gears like that on the drop of a dime, folks. Now that I have Photon, I'm going to go pay a certain little fucker a nice little visit.
Tales really gets into the whole depths of the ideas. Is the right thing really the right thing? Photon!
Fuck yeah, Photon.
And don't come back, chicken.
I like that we got chicken from a grasshopper.
The other white meat.
Okay. I put Omelet on the standby. And if you ever see Omelet, ... you fucked it up. But if you got omelet with an exclamation point, you made it right. The cooking, those kind of dishes, however, are at best very situational. Considering that it's really hard to like plan whether or not you're gonna get poisoned or under a particular status. But it's not to say they're all completely useless. Like there's one dungeon I go to later in the game where paralysis is high in effect, so I bring me some meals for that. Come on, Lloyd. I've decided to go pay a visit to the monument first before I go to the city. Because, you know, there's a city over there with people, but fuck, man, a rock.
Here's a personal little technical quirk that
Lloyd talks to rocks?
No, not that. That's a character quirk that I'm not gonna go into. But you can tell when a random battle or where enemies are going to appear because the game momentarily pauses for like a split second. Oh damn! And Lloyd gets tackled.
Velocidragon and Dragon Riders. These are unique enemies in that they start off as one, but then they end up with two of them. One's human, of course, and one is dragon. They're both two different targets for your bestiary, so you may as well take them out and may as well report them now.
If you take one out, say like if you take the Velocidragon out, does that include the Dragon Rider as well, or is he's always separate?
He's always separate. He just starts off riding them. It really says something that a guy here can train fucking dragons, though, regardless of what size they are. Meanwhile, Genus's TP is a bit low because of how I set up his tactics, so... Ow.
Like a bitch.
It's like I got kicked in the face by a fucking dinosaur!
Come on.
A dinosaur hit me in the fucking face! I'm gonna go down!
So since you said you got the omelets on standby, that's what you're gonna make when you decide to cook something at the end of battles?
Yeah. It's also when I decide, because I'm all out of ingredients for other shit. And I'm really supposed to really only be making omelets if I'm going to a dungeon where I'm poisoned heavily. Or if I get, like, poisoned hard enough.
Are there certain foods that cure status ailments?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The omelet is one of them. There's a lot of other recipes and shit that do it too, but I forget off the top of my head.
Yeah.
I don't remember what they are. Some of them boost up your stats before battle, or for the next battle.
Ooh, City of Hope.
Oh, yeah. Which sort of screams, "Hi, Designs, come wreck my shit."
We just finished painting the target X on our back of the lawn, sir, like you requested.
Now, where do you want us to put these dead ducks? I go on a hunt for the Wonder Chef now.
What the hell?
Geezer.
Oh, that's
a unique sprite.
No, what's his name from SimCity?
Dr. Agape?
Was it right? No, right. I think it was right.
Wrong. Anyway, I'm gonna go take a nap. I think. Okay, there's the tour guide. Here's Bob Ross. Would you like some fresh coffee? How about some happy little trees?
Happy little freshly prepared fish.
And if you listen very closely, you can hear the fish squeal. Or whatever sound fishies like to make when they get cut alive. Exquisite.
Can fish squeal?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
I can't imagine they're just getting gutted in silence. Then again, I never fished, so I want to know. Yes, thank you, Grados. No shit.
Says you. Challenge accepted, motherfucker.
And then Colette 3 weeks later is like, there are 9,800 billion, 9.8. There are 9.8 billion stars in the sky that I can see, Kratos. Get a hobby.
She says it with a complete daze, like she has a 5 o'clock shadow.
She looks like she's nuts.
Yeah.
Anyway, here's the weapon store. Of course, some of them are kind of weaker than what we have. Some of them are weaker than what we have now. Except for the gold circlet, because I can use me some nice. Because I want my girls to go out in style. Here's paralysis charms here. I give me a rabbit's foot or two, I believe.
Does that increase your luck?
By 30 points.
By 30 points, yeah.
Which is going to be very helpful for Mystic Knight B. I think I either give me 1 or 2 paralysis charms. All right.
So many colorful characters in this establishment.
Indeed.
You get that guy over there to the right with the green hat. This guy with the ponytail to our left.
One's a swordsman. 2 of them are fighters. Anyway, here's a customization shop. The best one is the Sinclair, which I can easily make compared to the fucking Ossifoon. There's also a lot of good stuff you can customize for yourself as well. The Hydra Dagger is his water weapon. Earth Dagger is the earth weapon and stronger than the Hydra Dagger.
Oh, so it's not just a matter of which element do you want to switch around. One is actively stronger than the other. Too.
Right. Well, actually, the Earth Dagger is physically stronger than the Hydra Dagger, but it's only like 30 points. So, you can easily, like, switch between the two if you want.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for me, however, I lack some of the items. I try to, like, get as many of the items as I humanly can. But eventually I have to go to Asgard to get to the customization shop. I get her white robe there in place of the feather robe to boost up Rain's defenses.
So the customization shop in Asgard is pretty much offering the same shit that this place is?
I'm not sure exactly if it's the exact same shit. I just came here because fucking I'm along the way. Even though Asgard was closer when I first got here.
And I'm not making 2 trips.
Attaboy! I switch her around a bit because I'm going to need that other weapon she has there, the Mystic Ring. Which really doesn't look like a weapon I would use.
It looks like a guitar pick.
Exactly! A large guitar pick. I don't have any beast hides, however, so I can't make that for him. However, I can make something else with Rain. Where I give up my gem rod to make the ruby wand. Which is going to be on her for a very long time.
Really?
Because I can't seem to find the fucking ingredients I need to make her next weapon after that.
Chalk that up to shit luck.
Yeah, wait, the Iron Gauntlet down there? Originally it just looked like, you know, an Iron Gauntlet. Now it looks like one of the weapons Sophie wields. From Tales of Graces. I think I'm done here for the most part because I can't remember, I can't buy anything else.
I think you're trying to haggle the shop dealer.
I'm trying to haggle the shop dealer. Oh, that's right, give me another feather robe just in case because I remember what's going to come up next. And I can use the extra defense toward my wind. Toward wind elementals.
Say that again. You will give me this rapier.
You will sell me. I will sell you this rapier. You fucking shit. Yeah, but there's actually something else about this store. It's rather insignificant in comparison to Asgard. But there's a reason why I came here. And I'll be going to show off this place. I'll be showing off what Luin really does later in the game. Far later. Cats are over here. What selection? They offer the same fucking thing. Anyway, I show off the list real quick. It's the same list everywhere you go. 200 great for an EX gem level 4 though. Can eat a sack of dicks.
And what builds up your grade?
Your combat performance.
Oh, so that's what the grade level is.
Right.
I don't think I was able to ask that at any point in this LP so far. But okay, so that's exactly what the grade level is for.
Right. I don't know where the hell the grade gets stored.
Oh,
somebody keep a fucking report on you?
There's no counter.
No.
You can. Oh wow.
Which is really fucking dumb in my opinion. It reminds me a bit of Lens from Tales of Destiny, but at least you know with Lens I can fucking count that.
That also reminds me of, it's not so much a grade, but battles in general. Remember that that one dude in Final Fantasy VII? You had to visit when your battles...
Yeah, I know you're talking about the battle counter guy.
Yeah.
To get the Mithril for Eric's level 4 limit.
Yeah.
Which I admittedly thought was a fucking fake code at first.
There's no way you can keep track of the amount of battles you have, as far as I'm aware.
You just gotta count it.
Yeah. After you realize that's important.
Yeah. So now I can make seafood stew. Where all you need is some fish and a kelp.
Well, shout outs to, I forget the DeviantArt name. I think it's 80 Hedgehog. Made some fan art of Wondership Burger King.
And I have yet to see this because...
Oh, I have to show it to you.
Oh, you should have told me. Okay. I will fucking see that. Crossroads is a basic item shop. So I just had to give him a little bit of business by buying some gels and shit. Alright, good. Fuck it. I think I tried to loot the old man, but he has nothing. Yep, nothing I can steal.
One day.
Born of Vow number 15. If it's not bolted to the floor, it's yours to keep.
A creed that every hero follows.
Well, not every hero. Tales of Destiny. Stan Aileron.
Yeah.
I can't take from this guy, that would be stealing. And he doesn't steal. Unless they're in a bag or treasure chest, in which case, free loot. And Sheena decides to play with children. How adorable.
looking at?
I should have said you're kind of cute just to fuck with her.
Actually a nice person after all.
What are you saying? Don't think saying stuff like that is gonna change anything. You're still my enemy.
Well, you're really fucking lax at this whole thing ever since that one pitfall.
Don't you remember what she first said when we first identified her? She's the clumsy assassin.
Yeah.
I can't imagine going to an assassin school and getting an F in the course.
Assassin name only.
Anyway, I know I'm being a bit silent here, but, you know, there's nothing else to do here, so we're out. You have to come through this place quite a bit, though, so, like, if you need to, like, walk through Luin and shit like that, and you don't want to take the long way around, you're gonna have to walk through Luin a lot. In between this area and Luin, I think that's where I'm going now, by the way. No, Hema.
Luin is just where you left.
Hema's where I'm going. In between Hema and Luin, there's a rare monster you can fight in the forest called the insect plant. Very hard to find for that completion. Sorcerers, stronger wizards. That's it. They also scream like old men. By the way, these guys kind of remind me of like a traditional cliche JRPG or WRPG team of people. The warrior, the knight, the sorcerer.
Like Dungeons and Dragons sort of thing.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
What if we're beating up role players?
Live action role players.
LARPs.
No LARPing.
LARPing gets you shanked in the face by Lloyd. We're just playing around with my axe in your face. By the way, I was just realized in that battle I forgot to equip the nicer shit on my character.
Guilty as charged. I do that sometimes too.
Yeah, Mr. Dragoon Lance. Or Wyvern Lance.
No. I had a reason for that. Because
I forgot.
Yeah.
Anyway, but that monster I was talking about, really fucking rare encounter. I'm not kidding. Like, there have been a lot of players who are like, what the fuck is that thing? So, of course, because by sheer fucking accident, I managed to find it like one of my first encounters.
Hey, take what you can get. Oh, now you get cockatrice.
Cockatrices can petrify.
As
really fucking annoying.
As tradition would have it.
Yeah. Really fucking annoying because petrification in these games tends to send your defense to utter shit. And, of course, if your entire party's petrified, game over. I hate petrification.
That's something I noticed in a few other games too. Not just strictly RPGs, where if you're petrified, your defense goes to 0, and you take like in Castlevania, like specifically the DS.
When you got petrified by the Medusa head, you took a shitload of damage.
Yeah,
that's kind of what happens here. Actually, both can happen. If the only person's petrified, you're done. Booyah!
Here it is. This is a majestic looking thing.
Tell me about it. Fucking huge ass tonsils. Ow! You kind of wrecks my shit, too.
I mentioned in earlier parts how I always found the concept of exclusive enemy in a specific area fascinating. Really rare random encounters I always found that majestic, too.
I find it majestic until I gotta find them. Because you know how they go. Whenever some game talks about those 5 mystical MacGuffins or those 12 legendary weapons, you're gonna have to find all 12 of them. I decided to go take Luin on the beach. I tried to get the camera to fucking work with me.
That I go around because beaches are overrated.
And of course I realized
is there a cliffside blocking your path?
Yes.
Yeah, look at that. Because fuck, I don't know how to jump.
By the way, you see that bridge there?
Yes.
If you took that bridge back south, you'll go to Isolde. Like I said, this is the hard path of the game if you go this way first.
Why is Gina suddenly asking us?
Why is Gina's asking us? What the fuck? And he uses it to berate Lloyd.
Anyway, what were you saying earlier about the hard difficulty?
If you go this path first, you'll recruit Sheena earlier. Yeah, spoiler, she's in your party. That bad of an assassin. Anyway. You get her earlier, but then you gotta go through the harder dungeon first. Of course, you get all the way back to Palmagosta. Magnus is a fucking joke.
All right, so
Plus you get stronger weaponry.
That was another thing I wanted to ask you. At that point, well, the first time when we were in the Palmacosta part, you said that we can the path branches off. Is this where you? This is the part you're talking about that we can go first technically.
Yeah. You get stronger loot. You can get stronger weaponry and shit too. I go over here now only because I want to grab that stone. No.
I think I might try and do that when I get back to this.
Go for it. It's hard, but not impossible. Cockatrices are your biggest enemies.
Yeah. Lloyd, I'm over here.
Oh my God, it's Lloyd Irving! I gotta eat him. They are monsters after all.
Yeah, you're right.
For some reason, I'm fighting wolves and sidewinders.
What the hell?
Remember them from back in the
yeah.
start?
I think that's why I left it in. I was so flabbergasted. I was like, wait a minute, this is right.
I don't know why I'm still going this way.
It's like fighting an imp in the final dungeon.
Why am I going this way now is what I'm trying to figure out, because I don't remember what the fuck I'm doing here. God, I wish I fucking rewatched my own goddamn rolls. I think am I really going to do this?
There's like no feedback when Lloyd's riding Noish. It's like his back is clipping through Noish's nether regions.
Ow. I'm actually going to fucking do this. And I didn't tell you to edit this out. I am so sorry, bro.
Well, no, you're talking to... No, you already talked to that dog.
Yeah, but I'm going to talk to the audience here. I forgot to tell Johnny to edit this out. I spent some time here looking for the fucking Wonder Chef, and I still don't find him.
Well, we got a skit here.
Huh?
We got a skit.
Yeah.
That makes it all worth it. Come on.
I think I could have gotten this at any other inn.
So you're looking... Yeah, because I remember was it 2 weeks ago at the time of this uploading that you were looking for the Wonder Chef. You brought up where the Wonder Chef was at.
And I don't fucking find him until the near end of the game.
Christ.
You know what the worst part is? I could have sworn I fucking matched that button area where I found it. Oh, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I gotta rewatch my own rolls every now and again. What I did there was I just went to Azul for a free rest, and then now I remember what I'm doing here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. I know this is very bad commentatorship, but I just remembered now what I'm doing here. With the acquisition of Photon, we're going to go pay a friendly little fella a visit.
Yep. And this is how we're pretty much going to end the part. Oh, no, we're going to deal with this guy first, and then we're going to end the part.
He's easier when you have... As soon as Rain gets Photon... You can try to take him out when you have the Angel Feathers to collect, because he's always weak to light attacks. But I kind of want to go with the extra... I want to go the extra mile and get I want to go the extra mile and fight and get it with Photon.
Yeah. And the only reason why I left the journey in because I knew Matt was going to go back to this guy eventually.
Right.
So to show you how Matt got back there. Alright, so this is the guy you ignored earlier.
Yep, the Sword Dancer. The round 1. I disable everything else she has except for fucking Photon. Because I won't really give a shit about defensive buffs in this battle. Hits like a fucking truck.
Yeah, notice that was with you guarding.
Here's the thing, his damage output's high, but you can manage it. I set Colette on the Angel Feathers because I want her on the fucking... I want her in the background casting. Ow!
He hates light.
Oh yeah, he's weak to light magic. All 3 rounds. You are going to fucking hate Sword Dancer too. Because... And ladies and gentlemen, I'm spoiling something really hard here. I go right after this guy as soon as I fight him the second time around. I go right to fight him as soon as I can, and I have no way of really damaging him. So I use an Auto-Divide to reduce his damage output. That also means, however, that... I should really be saving that for the second round, but fuck it.
Yeah, let's leave it for the other part.
Alright. Anyway, he'll do Cross Slice, he'll slam all 4 swords down at you. But, and that's pretty much it. You can easily try to block his attacks and withstand the damage output that way. So long as Rain and Colette are doing light magic every turn, you'll be able to easily hit him because he gets stunned from Photon. Look at that, 662 out of 8,888. You can take him out as soon as you fight him. I've done it. I just don't fucking like doing that.
Any incentive for doing it as early as possible?
Get him out of the way as early as possible.
You got the Yada Mirror.
This thing is a pretty cool accessory. It doesn't tell you what it does on the item screen, but it basically restores your HP and TP by 1% at fixed intervals. I give it to Aloy for a long time.
Oh, so it's something you equip.
Right.
Okay. Rain's actually researched something.
Yeah, basically he was an elite being from the underworld. Nice way of saying a hell demon. Which is utterly redundant. What else? There's 2 more fights with him, but you have to do it sequentially. If you don't beat him here, he won't show up later in the second round, and if you don't do that, then he won't show up for the third round, which means you'll be locked out of getting Lloyd's Kusanagi blades.
Is that an ultimate weapon or just a really
Pretty much the strongest slashing weapon.
Oh, okay.
With an attack power of 970. Oh yeah. No!
What are you doing, Matt?
I'm trying to balance, like, what items am I going to give him? So I decided to give him both, say fuck it, because I really want to see, like, you know, I really want to keep my health up with Lloyd. Poor accessorizing. I really should have just given him the warrior symbol, but I gave that to Kratos because,
Alright, well then, folks, that's pretty much the end of this part. As soon as Matt gets the hell out of here.